Hello, welcome to Revsportz. This is Ishaan along with Debasis. We're outside PAK. The Indian practice session just took place here. This video is about the Indian practice session and the security measures that are taking place. We'll first talk about the Indian practice session. Both of us were present. Virat Kohli batted for a long time. Debasis, we'll first speak on that. 1 hour, solid session. Both of us were there. What were your first thoughts looking at him?
Obviously, it was the first training session for Virat ever since he reached New York. Obviously, he was present at the Nassau County International Stadium during that Bangladesh game, but it was the first intense training session, so as to say, with the Indian team. He was the first one to go into the nets. Yes. He batted for almost 40-45 minutes. He batted against the likes of Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj. He also faced Hardik Pandya, and he looked very confident. Obviously, he's coming back at the back of a good IPL. And he looked very confident, and he was in a relaxed mood as well, and it was the first and it was the third intense practice session for the Indian team. Remember, ever since the team arrived in New York, they had 2 practice sessions where the entire team took part. But it was actually with Virat now joining, it is the complete squad that took part in the practice session here at the PAK.
Absolutely, Debasis, and you're right. You know, the intent was shown when he was batting. He seemed like he wanted to bat well and do really well, and he batted for one whole half, which just shows that he's committed and really wants to perform. Debasis, what we noticed was that Hardik Pandya has also been bowling a lot. At least in today's practice session, he was bowling many overs, running in hard. So that's a good sign for Indian cricket, because Hardik Pandya was often criticized for only batting too much and not bowling. But now, if he's bowling a lot, this means that he's going to show up in this World Cup and probably bowl all his 4 overs.
Yeah, absolutely, and you want Hardik, the bowler as well, because he brings in that with him bowling, it adds balance to that side. Yes. Means obviously the team then the captain can be more flexible with his bowling changes. Obviously, if Hardik can bowl regularly, which he has been in the IPL, we saw he bowled. He towards the later half, he has been bowling regularly for Mumbai Indians, and today also, and in the last practice session also, we saw Hardik bowling and full throttle, and it is heartening, because he is enjoying and being in action with the Indian team. And also today, what was more noticeable was Shivam Dube also had a long bowl at the net. So there is clear indication that the team management is definitely looking forward to having both Hardik and Shivam Dube, but it will be a consensus whether we both will get an opportunity or not. It looks very unlikely for me, because I would say that it will be a toss-up between Akshar Patel, who also had a long bowling session today, alongside Kuldeep Yadav and Ravindra Jadeja. So what I reckon is that it will be either Shivam Dube or Akshar Patel in the playing 11.
Yes, you're right. And we also saw a separate net for the spinners. So maybe the team is looking to just try out the options, giving everyone an opportunity to practice as much as possible, and maybe on the match day come to a playing 11 which they feel this is the side that can possibly win this tournament. So, how did you look at the spinners? How did you assess them, Debasis, from your own personal view? Did someone stand out from your opinion?
Yeah, obviously Kuldeep Yadav looked a lot more confident. It's what we gathered from the practice session was that it is very unlikely that we might see Kulcha. Obviously, Yajuvendra Chahal, who has an outstanding IPL for Rajasthan Royals, he might miss out, means at least for the game against Ireland, which is on the 5th. But then Kuldeep was seen bowling for a long time. Jadeja did bowl for a long time, and as well he batted alongside Rishabh Pant and Rohit Sharma. Talking about Rishabh, once again he comes across as a very confident guy. Obviously, he is making a comeback after almost 16 months. He played that game against Bangladesh in the warm-up match, and so but the big match for him will be that game against Ireland. It will be his first competitive match after almost 16 months in India colours.
Absolutely right, Debasis. All eyes will be on Rishabh Pant. Now, moving on to the security measures, me and you today both were present, and it was just, something that we don't see that often. So many security measures taking place. If you don't have the proper accreditation, you will not be allowed to enter. You won't be allowed to even enter nearby. So, I had some people enter as well. There were a lot of fans who were entering, and none of them could come even close to the gate. So, Debasis, we've seen this today. Do you think it's a bit too intensive?
I think you have to give it to the New York Police Department and the Nassau County Nassau County Council as well, because see, this is a big challenge for them, and we know there has been instances in the past where the security has been breached. Obviously, there has been a threat of a lone wolf attack.
Yes.
So New York Police Department and the Nassau County Council are taking no chances whatsoever. And obviously that is what it should be, because a lot of stakeholders are at stake. Obviously the players' safety, the fans, the security of the fans, the media personnel who have come off across the globe to cover this event. So this is a huge challenge, and obviously, so they are not taking any chances today. Also, the Nassau County executive Bruce was here, and he was seen having an interaction with the Indian players. He had a long chat with Indian team head coach Rahul Dravid, and later on, while talking to the Indian media, he did say that they are taking no chances.
Yes.
They are going to ensure that the security is full in place. Obviously, that is what means. Obviously, the biggest challenge for cricket here in America is to see the tournament being organized in a successful manner.
Absolutely, Debasis. And I think you're very valid with the point that all the security measures have to be taken to the highest priority. And I completely agree with you on that point as well. So this is the video. We hope you liked it. We spoke on the Indian practice sessions. We spoke on the security. And I hope that, while this video is on, you continue to support us on all our videos that we make, because there's a lot of effort that's been put in. Me and Debasis are out traveling continuously, looking to get content for everyone watching this. So make sure that you like our content, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share it with all your friends. Thank you. From Revsportz, this is Ishaan and Debasis signing off. Thank you.